and she was willing to leave her husband for the shot at getting back with him. When was the last time you spoken to this man since your breakup?
Just over a year. I got married, but I don't want to be with
You
him.
got married? Oh,
yeah.
no.
What if?
Well, my comment is, if you're saying, the danger zone and to get a high value man at this time, um,
Mhm.
how could I juggle it with getting a high value man back that I felt like I lost because I wasn't
Ah,
in therapy.
okay.
I wasn't ready, and he called it out. He said I needed to get therapy, and I really want him.
Okay. You know what? I am glad you asked this question. How to fix it? Okay. Well, first off,
Before Kevin goes, can you guys tell me down below how you would fix this?
you've already done step one, acknowledging that there's a problem. Acknowledging that you found somebody that could be in the area, and let's just say it nicely, you might have screwed it up. Right?
Yeah.
How to get it back? Well, is the person still single and available?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, all right.
Approximately how long ago did you guys end your interaction?
A year ago, but he doesn't live in the same state as me.
Okay.
Bummer.
A year ago? All right. And he ended
She chased him out of the state.
it by saying it was ended. He said that you need to get your stuff together.
Yeah, he said literally, I need to get therapy.
Have you done that?
Yes, I've been in therapy from that time. So yes,
All right.
I'm
All
still
right.
in therapy.
All right. And
Impressive.
have you learned anything in therapy that would have made a difference in the relationship you had?
Yes, that I have to go from what I see right now. I can't go off of what I've done in the past, and I shouldn't bring it up because
Mhm.
he doesn't know about that either. And it was always I felt like I was giving him too much information where he would be, it's like, I don't care. I don't want to
Mhm.
talk about that. And I
Mhm.
was like thinking he was mean, but I should never brought those things up because it didn't matter.
Okay.
And
So
he didn't do
so hold
anything
on,
to
hold on,
me.
hold on, hold on. Making men in your present pay for mistakes of your past equals no future. That's what she's saying. Number one. Number
Mm-hmm.
two, when men are ready to move forward, they really don't care about all that stuff. They just want to know, is it a problem? So, when was the last time you spoken to this man since your breakup?
I haven't, just over a year since that time, but it's
Okay.
since all that has passed, and I felt like I lost him. I moved on,
Uh,
and I got married, but I don't want to be
What?
with
you got
him. I want
married?
to, yeah.
So you went to therapy to get to change for a man that you drove away, and then in that 1 year time got married. To who? Who did you marry in less than a year?
Currently married?
Yes, I'm married.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
Yep.
no.
Same reaction, Kevin.
Mm-mm. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Ma'am, are you trolling me?
If I was still in my grave, I'd be rolling over.
No, I'm not.
You broke up. This guy called it out, and and you said you wouldn't gotten therapy,
Yeah.
and you're married, and you're actively on a platform with 1 million folks actively talking about leaving your husband to get back with your ex.
Nightmare.
Because he's high value, and I felt like,
What if your man now, your husband, heard this or watched this? Good God.
Go ahead.
Jesus is
he's
judging
high
you right now.
value, and with Even with watching you, it's kind of taboo. My husband is 25 years older than me, and so I would want to be with this other high value man because he's only about 15 years older than me. So,
What about men in your age range, you gold digger?
And what does your husband do for a living?
he's a pipe fitter. He works at a shipyard.
Mm-hmm. How tall are you?
Laying pipe.
I'm 5'7".
Dress size?
I'm a size 4 to 6.
Mm-hmm. So, if I'm hearing you correctly, you're with a previously high value man who was 15 years older than you,
Yes.
and you kind of ruined that relationship, ran in the ditch. He suggested therapy, and you came in saying you went and got therapy, but also in that course of time, you've moved on, and you got married to a man who's 25 years older than you, who's a
Yes.
pipe fitter. And the reason you want to break your covenant with God and wreck your home of the pipe fitter guy is because the previous guy was higher value, meaning he earns more money.
Yeah, and his social status, how he looks.
So basically, you should have waited till you were done with therapy. Now, like Kevin said, ruining your household, at church, we would not approve of this divorce.
What
And I
state do you
feel
live in?
like Virginia.
Or which part? DMV?
Um, yeah, you could say.
Hold on just a second. Just a second.
He's going to get his whip. So this girl, she needs it. This is disappointing. Jesus is highly disappointed in this lady.
So, you live in Virginia. And what is the
Oh,
first
he's
guy
getting a
do
Red
for
Bull.
living?
He's
What does the first guy do for a living? The higher
he
status
does
guy.
like IT, some cyber security. He has his own business.
So I want you to ask yourself a question. What does it say about it? What do you think it would say to that man about a woman who willingly got married to an older man and she was willing to leave her husband for the shot at getting back with him? What do you think that would say to him?
Gold digger.
That she is determined and she knows what she wants.
Money.
So it would be willing to give up something to get, I feel like, something greater. And I honestly know that being with my husband now, it was to say, yeah, I'm still a decent woman and, men do want me, but I wanted to pick the right one that's able to do something for me. And I always wanted older men because
This is like so delusional. Oh my God.
that feeling
So
of,
if we switch this situation and it was a man who would ruin this situation with a woman, and he decided to get the therapy that he needed and get married to another woman, but then he would be willing to leave his current wife to get back with the previous woman, what would the world say about that man?
The internet would destroy him.
they would say that this woman he got back with is the one he always wanted.
She belongs to
And
the streets.
I just felt like he not even being ready. I'm just glad he told me.
How old are
And
you again, ma'am?
I'm 27.
Are you from this country?
What are you gonna do when you're like 36 and haven't gotten it figured out and you older and uglier?
Yes.
You have any siblings?
Yes.
How many?
I have 3 and I'm the youngest.
Any sisters?
Yes, 1 sister.
Is she married?
Yes.
What did she say about it?
Well, I don't talk to my sister.
What would your
So
father say about it?
my father, he was against me marrying
No, no. What does
my
your father say about you talking about leaving your husband to go back to your ex-boyfriend?
husband. Well, he said that my husband gave me a home and that, a young man won't do that and I should appreciate that because he gave me a home. He bought me a
Well,
home.
I'm going to go ahead and be honest with you, ma'am. I've heard some pretty interesting things in a year and a half of doing this show, but you probably have to be probably the worst woman I've ever spoken to.
What? Wow.
The truth.
Yeah, I've heard a woman that actually was going to leave her, but at least she waited for her husband to be in remission before she left him.
Dang.
Now, I was hoping you were trolling, but the more you talk, the more realistic you are. So I honestly hope whoever knows this woman's husband, make sure he watches this video.
Wow. That was a wild ride right there with our pal Kevin. She wanted to leave her current husband, who she married in less than a year, to go back to the guy that said, go get therapy and then we'll talk. Or maybe not. That is insane. And now she thinks that she's a good, decent woman who's making a good decision because it's what she always wanted. So she settled for less. And now she's going to break this dude's heart, probably take some money from him in the divorce, and cause him a whole lot of heartache. But the dude's already 20 plus years older than her. What is his chances of finding another girl who ain't a gold digger? Well, the answer to that girl's question is you should stay with your man. You should not go try to get back with your old one, and you should just not be a gold digger. That was terrible. Kevin was right. Worst thing I think we've seen in a while. We've done a lot of Kevin Samuels videos, and we've done a lot of other crazy stuff too. But that was just insane. So if you like that video, please hit subscribe and the little dingy button so you know when Jesus drops a new video from heaven. I will catch you all soon. I pray you're having a blessed day. Peace out and amen.